name's Mike Venuto. I run a finance firm, but when I'm not trading stocks, I'm out here fishing. Today, we're gonna take my friend Caro fishing, and hopefully if we catch something, we're gonna cook it up. We're at the Great South Bay in my neighborhood, and we're gonna head out and try and catch blowfish. This is a fish that people used to catch like crazy, and it was fished out as well.
Yeah.
Considered a bycatch, something that we threw back. And then people started eating them, and then they overfished them, and they disappeared. It's only been the last 2 or 3 years. I started targeting them because of my children, right? This is something I can go out, do quickly, the kids get engaged in it, whereas, you know, chasing down a striped bass or a tuna, I can't really take the kids 100 miles out.
It takes a while.
We just crossed the 5 sign. That means we can go fast, so
all right,
hold on, this boat moves.
Okay. So what's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
670-pound tuna.
What?
Yeah, so I take a flight out of JFK to Raleigh. I get there at like 8 p.m. I rent a car to drive to Morehead City.
Yeah.
I get to Morehead City at like midnight, and I just crawl into the boat and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. The next morning, I wake up because I hear the reel screaming, which means they've hooked a tuna that's 676 pounds or whatever. So I run out there. It's January. It's freezing cold, and I'm still wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't take it off. So
Yeah.
I'm literally in a
You're like,
Wall
let's
Street
do
suit
this, guys.
with black socks on in freezing cold, reeling in a 600-pound tuna. And the captain looks down and goes, "No, what are you wearing?"
I had never had blowfish, I think, up until 4 years ago. And then was like, oh, how is Cinderella even selling these things? Like, I think many of us know that Homer Simpson or the Simpsons episode with the
fugu.
Like, totally.
Poison, tasty fish. You have eaten poison.
Poison? What should I do? What should I do? Tell me quick.
Oh, no need to panic. There's a map to the hospital on the back of the menu.
I mean, I guess do people still think about it that way?
I'm sure it has a stigma, but I think that I think it's only if you eat it raw.
Right.
I don't think the blowfish that we're talking about here are going to fall.
You're like, we're good.
We're not, I don't think we're taking our lives.
So we're safe to eat them today.
Yeah,
sweet.
I think we'll be safe.
Good to know.
So this is our blowfish. Okay, so the main meat is right here.
Right,
so here's the tail, and it goes up to here.
Yeah.
What we end up with is something that looks like a chicken leg. It's all pure meat.
Yeah.
And these are ones we cleaned this morning from yesterday.
And like super meaty,
Yes.
like monkfish you were talking about.
Yes. So this guy is kind of like getting the turkey pardon, the presidential pardon.
You're like, it's your lucky day.
It's okay,
today.
buddy. It's your lucky day.
Just drop them in?
Yeah. Put them in. So. And there you go. Back to the day job a little bit. I think I might have this too hot.
Okay.
So I'm lowering it. I never was supposed to be in finance.
Yeah.
I studied philosophy and religion in North Carolina.
No way.
And I came up here when my grandmother passed to help take care of things with him for the summer.
So how old are you?
21. And I spent the summer just fishing and getting my head on straight. And then I had this dumb friend. Dumb as in like Joey Tribbiani character from Friends.
Yeah.
And he was driving a Lexus, and I said, "What do you do?" He goes, "I work on the stock exchange." I said, "Well, what do you do there?" He goes, "I don't know." And I was like, "All right, this is gonna be my
Sounds
thesis.
Great.
I'm gonna write a paper about greed and all this stuff." And so I got an internship down there, and I fell in love with it. And I just grew through it, even though I didn't know anything about it or any of that. My grandfather's the one who gave me that opportunity by giving me that time and that second chance, because when you're 21, 22, you don't have any idea where you're going.
Right.
I had become very disillusioned with everything.
Yeah,
firm.
what's firm?
Firm.
We're good to go?
We're good to go.
I love it.
We cooked hard, we fished hard, so now we get our little reward. Oh, it's like a chicken leg.
Okay. It really is delicious.
Yeah. I mean,
So
that spice is amazing.
That's good. But now I'm like wondering why I don't make this more. I should actually
I think people will find it interesting. I think it's probably a good appetizer.
No.
It's almost like the frog legs of, you know.
Because like at the restaurant we have calamari. People love calamari. We just put mussels on. But I don't know that I've seen these at restaurants.
You don't even see them at fish markets. But I think they are becoming popular again because it does have that, you know, like I could see you could just do buffalo blowfish. Right? I think it would interest people too, just because it's something new. And
Right.
It's a sustained fishery.
Yeah, I love that. You were
Right?
talking
it's not
about
one
that.
that is in damage control. It was at one point, but now it
Yeah,
isn't.
yeah.
I do think you'll have to fight the Homer Simpson stick.
I know, totally. Like I always go straight to that.
If, in fact, you've consumed the venom of the blowfish, and from what the chef has told me, it's quite probable, you have 24 hours to live.
24 hours?
Thank you.
Cheers. See you soon. Next time I'm cooking a full meal for you
Wonderful.
and your fam.